I'll give you 50 million if you stay in this room for 50 days. Would you accept? This seemingly impossible challenge actually attracted a couple to participate. The man pressed the button. The 50-day countdown began. Meanwhile, the rules were announced over the broadcast. During the challenge, participants cannot bring phones or other entertainment devices. If one person leaves early and the other completes the challenge, there will still be a 10 million reward. Thinking about becoming wealthy soon, they couldn't help but cheer in the room. When tired, they lay down to rest, starting to imagine their beautiful future life. The man said he wanted to be a painter. The woman wanted to invest and make more money, and the woman suggested they split the prize money equally. The man agreed without hesitation, but soon they felt bored. They started checking every corner of the room. Then they went to the bathroom. At this time, the broadcast announced the bathroom cannot be used by both people simultaneously. Otherwise, the prize money would be cancelled. Soon it was dinner time. The man pressed the meal button, but only a carton of milk came out. The milk was colorless and tasteless, no different from water. Both were somewhat disappointed. They comforted each other. Perhaps breakfast would be better. Then the woman learned the room's lights would automatically turn off at 10 p.m. After lights out, they thought about doing something, but then they realized their every move might be under surveillance. So they spent their first night peacefully. Early the next morning, the woman took out their breakfast. Unexpectedly, breakfast was again the tasteless milk. But it's okay. For 50 million in prize money, drinking milk for 50 days is worth it. Soon they became bored, so they started discussing whether spaghetti should be mixed with number 42 concrete, but they couldn't reach a conclusion after long discussion. To pass the time, the woman started meditating, while the man sat there spacing out, sometimes counting along with the countdown. But after a while, it was still very boring, so they started playing hide and seek. As days passed, both gradually became more silent, as they had said everything there was to say. But fortunately, only 23 days remained. Just need to hang on a bit longer to complete the challenge. Then the man suddenly noticed something on the floor. It was an insect. The insect's appearance broke the man's monotonous life. He named it Cockroach. The man was very curious. How could there be an insect in such a clean room? Then the man tried to feed it milk, but the broadcast warned that milk was only for their consumption. The man quickly picked up the insect, asked if he could release it, otherwise it might starve to death in the room. The man's kind gesture received no response from the organizers. The man decided to open the door to release the insect, because he didn't want to watch a life perish. The woman hurriedly tried to stop him. Once the man steps out, the reward will increase to 10 million. It's not worth losing 40 million for a tiny insect. But the man insisted on going out. They had an argument over this. However, unexpectedly, an accident occurred.